The Setup button contains a collection of tools that enable you to make fundamental changes to the MuseBox. About this MuseBox will show you the system info on your unit. This includes system version, hardware version, and the amount of RAM and hard drive space available. Audio will have the system latency menu. The lowest setting is more CPU intensive, but will have a quicker reaction from the time the note is pressed until the sound is played. Highest will be easier on the CPU, but will make more time to make sound. Under the MIDI section, you will find the master tempo for the MuseBox. This controls timing for the arpeggiated synths, loops, and effects. You can manually change the tempo, or you can change the source of the tempo to external. This is used if you have a MIDI controller that sends out tempo information through MIDI. The program change numbering is a feature that depends on your MIDI controller. Some controllers start their program change numbers at 1 and some start at 0. As you can see, changing how the numbering starts changes how the presets are numbered in the preset list on the left. The MIDI mix control will allow you to learn any parameter on the MuseBox interface. All parameters are listed here. In this example, we will learn the slider knob for the wet-dry amount in Effect 1. Simply click the parameter that you want to use and wiggle the knob on your controller. After that, you will see that you now control that slider with that knob. This can also be done in any of the synth or audio channels as well. You will also notice that we have pre-programmed the defaults to have CC7 control the master volume and CC10 for panning. The networking section has settings to change network status for the MuseBox. First, you can choose between automatic or crossover mode. Automatic will be used with a straight through Ethernet cable going to your router. Crossover mode will be used if you are going directly to your computer. If you are going directly to a Windows machine, you will need a crossover cable for this to work. Below this, you will see the name of the MuseBox. If you have more than one MuseBox on your network, you will want to name them individually. At the bottom, you will see the network status and the IP address of the MuseBox. Next, under the Setup button, is the option to change screen resolutions. This is a setting to make the entire MuseBox interface viewable on the screen. Last in the MuseBox Setup button is a Check for Updates feature. This will look for system updates released by Muse Research. You must be connected to a router that has internet access and be in automatic network mode for this to work.